Hello and welcome back, adventurers. Get ready, as today we will walk the sands of a faraway desert. Har'Akir is a land of vanished empires where the sands erode ancient monuments and the folk live in the shadow of faded glories. It is a lonely realm, a patch of burning desert that drifts up against the towering cliffs that lie to the east. Riding this barren cargs are numerous forgotten tombs concealing fabulous riches and horrifying curses. Foremost among those forbidden vaults is the crypt of Anktpot, Har'Akir's mightiest pharaoh, in the canyon known as Pharaoh's Rest. The sole source of fresh water in Har'Akir is the Muhar Oasis, hidden among the rolling desert dunes. Its waters are clear and refreshing, though the local villagers strictly limit access to such a precious resource. The shores are lined with swaying palm trees and crowded through the day with camels, donkeys, and women bearing jugs of water. Buildings in Har'Akir are squat structures of whitewashed mud or sandstone. Doorways and windows are open portals that allow cool breezes to circulate indoors. Through at night, they are draped with linen to keep out the evening chill. The Akiri are wary folk, suspicious of outsiders and anything they consider strange. Although not hostile towards foreigners, they are retiring and distant in their manner. They dutifully offer respite for weary desert travelers, but they will do nothing more. Men and women alike decorate their eyes with pigments of gold, azure, and black. Women stain their hands with henna, a practice that is considered attractive by a Akiri man. Jewelry is rarely worn except for some simple scarab amulets of sandstone, which almost all Akiri possesses. Even in the company of one another, the Akiri tend to be quiet and reserved. There is a tired sadness to their daily routines, as if they are remembering vanished times of happiness and nobility. Indeed, the crumbling statues and obelisks that peek through Har'Akir's shifting sands hint at a once mighty empire. Now nothing remains but a fragment history of the cruel pharaoh Anktpot, whom the Akiri believe slumbers fitfully in his tomb. The Akiri have a vibrant pantheon of gods with an elaborate mythology. Although the sun god Ra is the patriarch of these deities, it is the god of life and death Osiris who most Akiri revere. As a people, they are terrified of death, particularly the prospect of a grey eternity in the underworld. Accordingly, the Akiri try to adhere to the principle of Maat, which dictates a cosmic order to all things, so that they might be admitted to paradise. Funerary traditions are paramount among the Akiri, since the dead are believed to acquire their mortal husks and possessions in the beyond. Merely entering a sealed tomb is considered a profane trespass in Har'Akir, and grave robbing is an unspeakable crime. Inhabitants of the desert domain of Har'Akir view the god Osiris as the protector of the graves and the enemy to the undead. The Green Hand, named for the fact that Osiris is believed to be green-skinned, dedicates itself to the sanctity of the grave and the destruction of undead or those who defile the resting places of the dead. The High Priest of Har'Akir generally dictates the actions of the Green Hand. Leadership of this order is a traditional responsibility of that office, although it is often delegated to the underling. Some claim that many of the most impressive tombs in Har'Akir have the secret chambers where members of Green Hand meet, but that may be just speculation. Clerics rule Har'Akir, a pale reflection of the powerful religious hierarchy that once advised pharaohs and governed from the shadows. Although the days of the god kings are gone, the clerics have survived, and the Akiri continue to dutifully obey their edicts. It is the temple guards who keep the peace in Muhar, and the clerics that mete out justice and make decisions for the community. They are led by the High Priestess of Osiris. Beyond the village oasis, however, Har'Akir is a lawless wasteland. Travelers and hermits have no one but themselves to turn for protection against the desert and its ancient evils. Slavery is an accepted institution in Har'Akir as well, and nearly 1/3 of the domain's population is made up of those slaves. The customary punishment for criminals is enslavement, not imprisonment. In the past, Har'Akir has had little contact with the outside world. This has changed in recent years as desert nomads from Phrygia have begun to make the perilous journey from beyond the cliffs in the east. Unmistakable with their black robes and flashing scimitars, those wanderers seek trade with Akiri, bringing robust slaves and sweet foodstuffs. Contact with the other lands is sporadic at best, but the tales of Har'Akir and its ancient treasures have gradually reached the core. No doubt the brave and foolhardy will soon journey to Har'Akir in great numbers, seeking fabulous and exotic wealth. If the fates of previous treasure hunters are any indication, such interlopers will only nourish the vultures or perish screaming in a lightless crypt. Har'Akir is a dangerous realm, full of mystery and decay, and next time its history will tell you exactly why. But for now, thank you so much, patient listeners, and take care while crossing the mists.